Thursday evening is the evening of professional masterclass Latin American. And we caught up with the 5-time World Games champions and many times world champions, Gabriel and Goffredo and Ana Matos, before their competition. They were very excited to dance here in Cervia. They just came back from their enésima success at the World Games. Let's hear what they had to say.
For sure, the spirit of an athlete, this is something that stays always with us. So that's why we keep going and always on fire.
I think in certain point for us, for many years already, the competition is between ourselves. So we try really to improve ourselves, and the motivation is the question I ask myself, and I think Anna same, where we can arrive, where we can do more. So it's where we can touch, let's say.
Very important to have somebody who supports you, and of course this gives us even more motivation. And of course we dance also for the public and for all those people who believe and support us. So they give to us and we give them more and more.
Yeah, absolutely agree. It's in the dance we have 3 things very important: the music, the partner, and then the public. So when the public is so hot, we become even more hot. So very important.
And we're in the semi-final of the Samba. Each dance is taken, each dance is its own competition. And we're into the semi-final of the professional Latin. And each dance is its own competition here. So some dancers can make the semi-final in one dance and not another. Very exciting. We start up with Luca and Elettra, the Italian couple. Great looking couple, great dress tonight.
And here we have Oksana and Stefano.
Some rising star professionals here with Alessio and Silvia.
Some couples are, of course, delighted to be included into the semi-final round. As you said, Stefan, it's judged dance by dance, so we might see some changes in the next dances, who knows?
One thing's for sure, they're really giving their all right from the very beginning. This is the first dance of the semi-final and they are so excited.
We have couples all the way from Brazil also participating. The number 40 there. Change of look for Oksana, and this is the end of Samba Hit 1.
Let's see who made it into the second heat. Great international heat, this one. There's not one couple from the same country as another.
From the United Kingdom, Andrea and Chantal dancing a fabulous samba roll. Quite a classic figure. Don't see much of that. Or do you, Stefan?
And there are our champions already pushing hard. And here's Giovanni and Sara, a young couple, just turned professional.
And here another first-time professional, Dimitru and Nicole, dancing their first professional competition and doing great.
They were amateur finalists, right?
Yes, they were the top adult couple, so here it's going to be quite exciting to see what they achieve tonight.
China now with a young, fantastic-looking couple. She's always looking great at the competition. First heat, Cha-cha-cha. And there's a couple of changes. Let's see who's made it.
Lots of expression there from Elettra. They were, of course, included in the Samba semi-final as well. Very sparkly look from her tonight.
Such solid technique from these two.
Some strong expressions there from Oksana and Stefano. Oops, you see? a pro never stops even when the dress doesn't cooperate. And there we have a couple who is dancing their first semi-final from Italy, Giuseppe and Milena. Also for them it's the first adult master event, so they must be quite delighted with this result.
Alessio and Silvia showing off some classic Latin rhythms at the end of the cha-cha-cha. And let's see what's happening in Heat 2. Are there any changes here?
Cha-cha-cha.
And we start off with Dima and Nicole. Very energetic performance. And from Australia, Alex and Alice, white. Everyone giving their very best in this semi-final.
So many shoes.
Oh, it's a very, very tough final.
The groom is nervous. He answers twice.
It's always interesting when you have these events where every dance is its own competition, isn't it? Anything can happen.
Picture a little loveliness down where the roses cling. Picture that same.
And so we have the Ukrainian couple. We had Francesco and Svetlana. They danced the 10 dance competition just a couple of days earlier, but they're still going really strong. But look at Gabriele and Anna, always fighting hard, even in this semi-final, which should be simple stuff for them.
And having fun there with Alex and Alice in the end of their cha-cha-cha.
Thank you, couples. The Rumba.
And here we are in the Rumba. Intense expression from Silvia. She's walking towards Alessio with some classic Rumba walks.
And I choke on my reply.
Another 10 dance couple, Jacopo and Patricia. They've improved so much in the Latin recently, and the results are showing that.
And here we have Vincenzo and Sara, who are also world champions in the Adult Master last year. And also in the showdown, so a very strong couple all around.
To see the real you. And sometimes when we touch, the honesty's too much.
And so great to see so many supporters in the audience. The audience is really going crazy tonight. So many supporters. Of course, the Italians came out in numbers, being a home competition. But there's a lot of support for every couple on the floor because they're all so fantastic. Second heat of the Rumba now.
The Rumba.
Dima having a cheeky conversation with someone in the audience. And of course, artistic expression is so important in this dance. Not just the technique, not just the leg actions and the hip actions would have to be perfect. But you need the expression, the artistry, and the emotion as well.
And plenty of emotion here with Gabriele and Anna. Galia giving her best. And it's lovely to see all of these ladies. They tried so hard tonight, I feel, with their looks. They're all so special and everybody looking so different from one another. To watch.
And the setup at this competition, with the lights, with the ring around the floor, all set up to make everyone look so fabulous. The glamour is so amazing. And we're now into the Paso Doble first heat. Some changes here again. Nice to see so many marching and basic actions with twisting actions in the middle. Many of the couples going back to a traditional Paso Doble here, and it's great to see, especially from the professionals.
Some great shaping there from Stefano and Oksana. Another very energetic couple representing San Marino here. And again, giving their very all in their first professional event.
The German couple there, Nikita and Alina. And the judges looking on intently. All of these judges have been top competitors in the past. They've all been champions or close to that. They know what they're doing, they know what they're looking at, and they're judging each couple for their merits.
Interesting choreographic choices in this flamenco part there. And let's see what happens in heat 2.
And getting a better look at the Chinese couple now with Manuel and Galia. They'll be pushing for a final placing, but nothing is guaranteed in this event with so many top couples competing.
There is so much talent on the floor tonight and so much experience. Lots of these couples have been finalists and even world champions in some cases in their adult field before turning professional. So we're really looking at a very, very top competitive level here tonight.
Playing with the audience once again, Gabriela and Anna and their compatriots from Moldova, Dima and Nicole. And fantastic leap at the end there. And we're into the Jive. It's the last dance, the last chance to make at least one of the dances in the final. And you can see all the flags, the balloons. The audience is really pushing every couple on. And now they've got to give it their all. Look at that energy. At this point in the competition, fatigue can start to set in. They've been dancing a few rounds already. Their hearts are going, their legs are going, but the desire to make the final has to get through all of that. And at the same time, they have to keep smiling.
Some very nice choreographic changes there, going between jumping jive and swing actions. And again here, Alessio and Silvia playing with the audience, but keeping the concentration going. And Vincenzo and Sara, as always, super fun to watch.
And every couple giving all they can to try and make the final. And now it's really the last chance. Let's see who made heat number 2 for the Jive.
The Jive.
The Australian couple there, having one of the better nights, really giving their all, fighting for this spot in the final. And here we have the champions dancing their jive.
Hard to believe that she danced this competition last year, 3 months pregnant.
unbelievable, really. There are some super women out there, after all.
Yeah, two mothers of two on the floor as well. There's Anna and Sara. Alex and Alice, a married couple. As are Andrea and Chantal. So there's not just dancing relationships on the floor, but real life relationships too.
And leaping into the almost end of this dance. Having fun tonight with this audience. Amazing.
Let's go and meet one of the top couples. We caught up with Stefano Mendolia and Oksana Kononova before their competition to learn a little bit more about them. Stefano is 31, he's from a small town in Sicily. And when he was young, he didn't want to be a dancer, he wanted to be an astronaut. Well, things went better as a dancer, I guess. He is really into motorcycle riding. His favorite rider is Valentino Rossi, of course, being Italian. And he's even got a motorcycle himself. Oksana is from a small town in Russia called Rybinsk. She started dancing with her when she was 6 years old. She moved to Italy just 6 years ago to dance with Stefano, of course. And apart from dancing, she loves traveling, learning new things, and trying out everything in every environment.
This year's Cervia was really incredible. I remember Thursday night, the public, the audience was so incredible. And we are looking forward for Sunday to dance the national.
Cervia 2025 did a present for us because this year, a part of the international competition, which is just amazing, and every year is becoming more and more beautiful as an event, we also will have a national championship. So we are really looking forward for it. Thank you and see you next year.
Noschese Dancing is the sponsor of today's competition. Noschese Dancing, run by Giuseppe, Samantha and Roberto Noschese, is a family-run business from the heart of Naples. They create practice wear and competition wear for all levels of dancing. You can find them at any of the Dance Sport Heritage competitions, any of the IDSF events, and they are always present with their top-quality Italian brand. Whether you're after practice wear, beginner's competition wear, high-level competition wear, or tail suits, Noschese Dancing is the answer for you. Visit their website or come to their stand at the next competition. Noschese Dancing. And it's time for the final. We're going to start with the samba. Different couples have been called in a few dances, so it'll be interesting to see who makes the final.
47, 50.
And so some of the usual suspects here, but interesting to see. Dima and Nicole straight into the final on their first attempt. They'll be super happy about that.
Thank you, couples. The samba.
Quand tu chantes, tu ne sais pas pourquoi. Quand tu chantes.
Promenade runs and zigzags from Gabriele and Anna. Classic beginning, moving across the floor fantastically.
Love this change of look from Anna. She looks very elegant and it really complements her dancing. Super choice.
And floorcraft plays a role as well. Couples had to find their space and move around each other without disturbing their dancing. Great choreography from Gabriele and Anna. Here we get a better look at Giovanni and Maldivia from San Marino. And that completes the samba. Let's have a look at the result. But before doing so, we'll have a look at some technical movements. Anna's legs and feet always inspire.
As do Gabriel's body actions. It was a great ronde there.
The Italian champions, Vincenzo and Sara, expressing so much energy.
Nice connection work from the Ukrainian representatives here.
And there we have the result of the samba. Gabriele and Anna in first place, Vincenzo and Sara second, Stefano and Oksana doing well in third place. That's a surprise. Dimitri and Nicole straight into fourth place, and they'll be happy with that. Francesco and Svetlana fifth, and Giovanni and Maldivia in sixth place.
Okay.
2, 3.
The Cha-cha-cha.
And we have two extra couples here in the final. In the Cha-cha-cha we have Luca and Elettra, as well as Manuel and Galia.
Ever the showman, Vincenzo. And it's nice to see that some couples are given a chance to be included in this final, even though it's just in a few dances. I'm sure they feel delighted.
More classic cha-cha-cha actions mixed with intense movements and lines from Gabriele and Anna. Walking around each other, twist actions. They look really hard to beat tonight. What a fantastic cha-cha-cha. Natural top action from Luca and Elettra. And a telespin there from and yes, once again, Gabriele and Anna in first place, Vincenzo and Sara second, Stefano and Oksana third. Here we have a change. Fourth place for Francesco and Svetlana, and fifth for Dimitri and Nicole. This is shaping up to be a very tough competition. Giovanni and Maldivia sixth, Manuel and Galia seventh, and Luca and Elettra eighth. Back into a whisk chassé. Fantastic movement.
And let's see who's made it into the Rumba final now.
And in the Rumba, we're back to the original six.
Somos novios, pues los dos sentimos mutuo amor profundo.
Like he's really feeling his dancing tonight, isn't he? Vincenzo. And here Gabriele and Anna again with their beautiful lines. And super partnering.
Nos amamos.
So great to see such different styles in the final, but each one developed in its own way.
Y hasta a veces, ese motivo se ratón nos enojamos.
Power mixed with flamboyancy from Vincenzo and Sara.
Mantenemos un cariño limpio,
Technicality and beautiful lines from Gabriele and Anna.
como todos procuramos el momento más oscuro.
Even in a classic sliding doors, they're still doing something which grabs your eye.
Para darnos el más dulce de los besos, recordar de que con los sonoteresos.
Easy to see why these are the top two couples in this competition. Gabriele and Anna there winning the rumba from Vincenzo and Sara.
And here we have some slow motion to see all of the moments, the highlights. And
the first three remain the same. Dimitri and Nicole take back the rumba from Francesco and Svetlana, and Giovanni and Maldivia maintain their position in 6th place.
we're off into the Paso Doble. Let's see who's made it to the final here. Are there any surprises, any new changes?
Paso Doble.
As we were, 6 couples fighting it out for those places. Giovanni and Maldivia there. Great showy couple. They're also very strong in the showdown section. And here are Stefan and Oksana. Very particular couple with very particular moves, choreography and lines.
And here pure energy from Maldivia and Giovanni. Such different couples in this final. It's great to watch. As I said, such great different styles. Everybody doing their own thing. And here the new inclusion into this master competition. Doing amazingly well in their first night as professionals.
And here's the highlight.
And of course the obligatory jump.
Finishing off with a bang, but let's have a look at these caping actions. A variant on the chassé cape there from Stefan and Oksana. Telespins and lines from Dima and Nicole. She's looking fabulous as always. Paso Doble now, Gabriele and Anna first, Vincenzo and Sara second, Stefan and Oksana third, Francesco and Svetlana take 4th place. Dima and Nicole back into 5th, and Giovanni and Maldivia. So the 4th place is up to the last dance. And this is it, the last chance. All the couples to make those places, impress those judges. The audience is on their feet. Everything's ready. Manuel and Gangalia come back to the floor for this dance. So it's a 7-couple final in the Jive, and let's go.
Well, alright, okay, you win. I'm in love with you. Well, alright, okay, you win. Baby, what can I do? I'll do anything you say.
Oh, they're really enjoying this. They're having a great time on the floor.
I feel like the first competition in the professional is just something special. Everybody changes a bit, they start dancing a bit differently, so it's quite of a magical night for them for sure. And here Vincenzo and Sara with their super jive, it's so entertaining to watch.
Wake me with a kiss to make up all that loving you have made me miss. Well, alright.
Francesco and Svetlana warming up the crowd, getting that applause. And there's Change of partnership here. What's going on? Hey, back to it, guys.
Say I do, as long as it's me and you.
And you just can't decide who to watch in this moment of the final. They're all so fantastic, giving it their all. And that's it. All is said and done. No more chances. The judges have made their decisions. Look at that leap from Nicole, assisted by Dima there. And the sugar push done just the way that Vincenzo can do it. Only he can do that one. And that's it. First place to Gabriella and Anna, taking all 5 dances. Second to Vincenzo and Sara. Third to Stefano and Oksana. Fourth place, Dima and Nicole. They managed it just at the last dance in front of Francesco and Svetlana, who will have to settle for 5th today, but I'm sure they'll be challenging again on the next competition. 6th for Giovanni and Maldivia. And in 7th, closing up the final, Manuel and Galia. Gabriella and Anna taking it away with their honor dance. What a great competition. It was really tough. The couples danced tremendously, and I'm sure they'll be back at the next competition in October in Koper, Slovenia, the International Championships, to really try once more to tip those places. Stefano and Oksana settled for 3rd place today, but I'm sure they'll be also pushing to try to get a better position the next time. And we'll be catching up with you in the next competitions, which will be the Adult Master Standard and the Adult Standard. We'll be putting those online on our YouTube channel very shortly. Thanks for joining us, and great dancing for everybody.